There has been many days where I've struggled to come up with ideas for projects, but the one thing that I can always count on is being able to find templates in Adobe Spark to get me on track. In this tutorial, we're going to search for a template and then remix that template to meet our needs. Let's get started. Finding templates in Adobe Spark has never been easier. If you want to come up to the top of the screen and click, notice as soon as you click, you have a lot of results that are already pre-filtered. I'm just going to type in education, or I'm going to select it from down here. So I'm going to type it in and press enter on the keyboard. When I do so, I am presented with a host of other templates that I can use in order to create my project. I'm going to select one of the templates here, and notice at the bottom I can edit this template. Now within Adobe Spark they call it remix, so I'm going to remix the template. So let's have a quick look at the interface. With the interface, we have our content in the middle. To the right here we have where we can search again for other elements or other templates. We also have, if we click add, we can add various objects to our template. We also have where we can select a different template if we wish to. We have our design element where we can change the design and what it looks like. We also have the colors where we wanted a separate color. We could click on that color and notice that it automatically changes the color. And up here we have some undo and redo, so I'm going to undo that. At the bottom back to the right we have the layout, so we can change the layout. And then we have Resize, and this is one of the most powerful elements of the Adobe Spark platform, is that you can choose whatever size element you want and it will automatically be converted to that. Up top here we have where you can download. Once you finish creating your content, you can download and you can share. So what I'm going to do is come back up to add, and notice here that you have a lot of different elements. So I'm going to come over first of all, and I'm just going to click on the pencil, and I'm presented with three different icons. I can duplicate it, I can delete it, or I can replace it. I'm just going to delete it. I also don't like these backgrounds here, so I'm just clicking and deleting on the keyboard. I'm going to select my text here, and then I'm going to shift over to the right and choose type, and I'm going to change my font by just coming down and selecting a different font. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to come over to color, and I am going to change the color of my text to that. And I want also the effect to be a different effect. And you can also work with the line thickness of the effect that you have here. You can also have transparent text if you want to. I'm coming down to style, and with the style, if you take and drag around on this wheel, you have a lot of different styles that you can use. So I sort of like this style right here. I'm going to select that one and I'm going to place it up here. I'm going to click on the text again, and I'm going to just see, can I drag this out to make it bigger? Perfect. Now what I'm going to do down here for weekdays, I'm going to double click, and I don't want it on weekdays, I want it on Mondays. And I want it from 4:30 to 6, and I'm just going to choose done. And I'm going to place that down to the corner here, and it's going to be in the rec room, which is fine. The other thing that you can do, when I go back over and click add, I'm going to choose photo. Now one of the amazing things about Adobe Spark is that you can find free photos if you want to. So you can, for instance, search in here and say person, press enter, and you will have a host of individuals that come up. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to upload a photo. And when I do, I have a selection of photos here that I want, and I'm going to choose this photo here. And I don't want to pin it to the background at the moment. What I like to do is for it to move freely. Notice now that the image comes in, and I can either click and drag from here and drag up, and I can drag down here. And then what I'm going to do, because I want the text in front, is I'm going to pin it to the background. And when I do, notice now that I can have access to all the text. But also notice that I still have access to my image right here. And I can drag down, and I can scale it to make it slightly smaller. Now once you finish working with your image and your project, the amazing thing up here is now you're ready to share. So you can invite other educators to collaborate on the document with you, or you can publish it. You can also click download and download it in the various formats. If I go back home And if I scroll down here, my project is automatically placed there. So again, if I click on the three dots, I can share it, duplicate it, move it, rename it, download it, and so on. In this tutorial, we've looked at how to work with a template, import images into a template. We've also looked at how to share the template, edit text within a template, and work with other educators.